Now we shall go ahead with filling of criteria 7 in the SSR. As you can see, criteria 7 is institutional values and best practices. In this criteria, you have total of 13 metrics for which you have to provide the data. Just click on criteria 7 and you will be able to see the metrics under this criteria. The first key indicator in criteria 7 is 7.1 institutional values and social responsibilities. Metric 7.1.1 measures initiated by the institution for the promotion of gender equity during the last 5 years. This is a qualitative metric where you have to provide the description for the metric in the form of text. So to help you what should be described in a metric, we have provided the help button. Just click on help button and you'll be able to see we have mentioned that you have to describe gender equity and sensitization in curricular and co-curricular activities, facilities for women on campus, etc. within 500 words in this metric. To provide the description, just click here in the text box and you can type the information as required by you, or if you have already prepared a document or you have the information on your institutional website, select the text, click on copy, then in the portal here you have to click on paste option. As you can see, just click on this and in this pop-up the cursor will appear. Here you have to press Ctrl V and then you have to click on OK button. The text which you have copied will be pasted here in the text box. For this metric, you have to provide the link for specific facilities on your institutional website page, and you have link for annual gender sensitization action plan which is hosted on your institutional website. Going ahead, we have metric 7.1.2, which is the institution has facilities for alternate sources of energy and energy conservation measures. 1. Solar energy. 2. Biogas plant. 3. Wheeling to the grid. 4. Sensor based energy conservation. 5. Use of LED bulbs or power efficient equipment. This is a multiple choice question and you have 5 choices from which you have to choose one. The 5 choices are from A, B, C, D or E. For example, in your institution you have energy conservation measures for solar energy, biogas plant and wheeling to the grid. Then you have to select option B by clicking on this radio button, and option B will be selected, which is any 3 of the above. In this metric you have upload option for geotagged photographs and any other relevant information. For the verification of data in any metric, there are some of the documents required and we have explained some of the specific instructions during the DVV process to be followed. So let us see what are the documents required for this metric. The documents required for verification of data in this metric is geotagged photographs of the facilities with caption, bills for the purchase of equipment for the facilities created under this metric, any other relevant proof for the selected options. And what should not be included or will not be considered by DVV is just having a diesel generator set as backup cannot be considered in this metric. Now here we can see geotagged photographs are asked in this metric as a proof. The geotagged photographs, the method or the steps to be followed to click a geotagged photograph has been explained in the guidelines video, and also the photographs may be beyond 5 MB if you have many facilities available in your institution. In such a situation, you have to host these photographs on your institutional website and provide the URL in this metric. This also has been explained in the guidelines video where we have said how to manage data which is beyond 5 MB. So kindly go through the guidelines video. Next, we have metric 7.1.3. Describe the facilities in the institution for the management of the following types of degradable and non-degradable waste within 500 words, which is solid waste management, liquid waste management, biomedical waste management, e-waste management, waste recycling system, hazardous chemicals and radioactive waste management. As explained in 7.1.1, you can directly type or paste it after copying from an external source and click on paste here and paste the required description. In this metric, you have to provide the link for relevant documents like agreements or MOUs with government and other approved agencies, which is hosted on your institutional website, and link for geotagged photographs of the facilities of the institutional website and any other relevant information which is beyond 500 words or any supporting document can be uploaded in the any other relevant information upload provided. Next, we have metric 7.1.4. Water conservation facilities available in the institution. 1. Rainwater harvesting. 2. Borewell or open well recharge. 3. Construction of tanks and bunds. 4. Wastewater recycling. 5. Maintenance of water bodies and distribution system in the campus. In this metric, again, it is a multiple choice. You have to choose from one of the options from A, B, C, D, or E. For example, in your institution, you have conservation facilities in the form of rainwater harvesting, borewell or open well recharge, and wastewater recycling. Then you have to select option B, which is 3 of the above. Just click on this button and option B will be selected. In this metric, we have asked for geotagged photographs or videos of the facilities and any other relevant information. Now let us see what are the documents required in this metric for the verification of data. The documents required is geotagged photographs of the facilities with caption, bills for the purchase of equipments for the facilities created under this metric, and any other relevant proof for the selected options. For geotagged photographs, steps to be followed to click a geotagged photograph. You can go through the guidelines video in NAC website. Next, we have metric 7.1.5, which is again a multiple choice question, which is green campus initiatives include restricted entry of automobiles, use of bicycles or battery powered vehicles, pedestrian friendly pathways, ban on use of plastic, landscaping with trees and plants. For example, in your institution, you have initiatives included in the form of pedestrian friendly pathways, ban on use of plastic, landscaping with trees and plants, and you have restricted entry of automobiles. Then you have to click on any four or all of the above option and the option will be selected. In this metric, we have provided the option to upload various policy documents or decisions circulated for implementation. You have to upload geotagged photographs or videos of the facilities and any other relevant documents can be uploaded. Now let us see what are the documents required during verification. You have to upload policy document on the green campus, geotagged photographs or videos of the facilities, circulars for implementation of the initiatives, and any other supporting document has to be uploaded. Next multiple choice question is 7.1.6, quality audits on environment and energy regularly undertaken by the institution. 1. Green audit. 2. Energy audit. 3. Environment audit. 4. Clean and green campus recognitions or awards. 5. Beyond the campus environmental promotion activities. Again, you have a choice from A, B, C, D, or E to be selected. For example, in your institution, you have beyond the campus environmental promotion activities. You have energy audit and green audit. In such a situation, you have to select option B, which is 3 of the above. In this metric, you have to upload reports on environment and energy audits, certification by the auditing agency, certificates of the awards received, and any other relevant information uploads are available. Now let us see what are the documents required for verification. Policy document on environment and energy usage, certificate from the auditing agency, certificates of the awards received from the recognized agency, report on environmental promotional activities conducted beyond the campus with geotagged photographs with caption and date, any other supporting documents for the claims made. Next, we have metric 7.1.7. The institution has disabled friendly barrier free environment. 1. Built environment with ramps or lifts for easy access to classrooms, disabled friendly washrooms, signage including tactile path, lights, display boards and signposts, assistive technology and facilities for persons with disabilities, that is Divyangan, accessible website, screen reading software, mechanized equipment. 5. Provision for enquiry and information, human assistance, reader, scribe, soft copies of reading material, screen reading, etc. You have to choose from one of the 5 options. For example, in your institution you have disabled friendly washrooms only, then you have to select option D, which is one of the above. Here you have upload options for policy documents and information brochures, geotagged photographs or videos, details of the software procured for providing the assistance, and any other relevant information. Now let us see what are the documents required for verification of this metric. Policy document and information brochure, link to geotagged photographs and videos with date and caption, bills and invoice or purchase order or AMC in support of facility. A restroom should include specific requirements of Divyangan for use of the toilet and other facilities. Brief report on facilities provided for enquiry and information. Bills for the software procured for providing the assistance. Next, we have metric 7.1.8. This is a qualitative metric. Here you have to describe the institutional efforts or initiatives in providing an inclusive environment, that is, tolerance and harmony towards cultural, regional, linguistic, communal, socio-economic, and other diversities within 500 words. As the help button says, the institutional efforts or initiatives in providing an inclusive environment, that is tolerance and harmony towards cultural, regional, linguistic, communal, socio-economic and other diversities, has to be described within 500 words. As explained in 7.1.1 and 7.1.3, you can directly type the content after clicking on this text box, or you can copy it and paste it here using the paste option. In this metric, you have to provide the link for supporting documents on the information provided, and link for any other relevant information can be provided which are on your institutional website. Next, we have metric 7.1.9, sensitization of students and employees of the institution to the constitutional obligations like values, rights, duties and responsibilities of citizen within 500 words. The help button says you have to give the description of the various activities in the institution for inculcating values for being responsible citizens as reflected in the Constitution of India within 500 words. Again, as we have been explaining, you can type or paste it using the paste option in this metric. Here you have to provide the links for details of activities that inculcate values necessary to render students in to responsible citizens, and link for any other information can be provided. Next, we have metric 7.1.10. The institution has a prescribed code of conduct for students, teachers, administrators, and other staff, and conducts periodic programs in this regard. 1. The code of conduct is displayed on the website. 2. There is a committee to monitor adherence to the code of conduct. 3. Institution organizes professional ethics programs for students, teachers, administrators, and other staff. 4. Annual awareness programs on code of conduct are organized. So you have to choose from one of the choices from A, B, C, D, or E as per your institutions. In this metric, you have options to upload details of the monitoring committee composition and minutes of the committee meeting. You have option to upload code of ethics policy and any other relevant information. Now let us see what are the documents required for verification of data in this metric. The documents are policy document on code of ethics, proceedings of the monitoring committee, circulars, and geotagged photographs with caption of the activities organized under the metric for teachers, students, administrators, and other staffs. Documents showing code of conduct for students, teachers, governing body, and administration. Handbooks, manuals, and brochures on human values and professional ethics. Report on the student attributes facilitated by the institution. Web link to the relevant documents on the institutional website. Next, we have metric 7.1.11, which is institution celebrates or organizes national and international commemorative days, events, and festivals within 500 words. You can click on help button. It says you have to describe the efforts of the institution in celebrating or organizing national and international commemorative days, events, and festivals during the last 5 years within 500 words. As explained, you can type it directly or paste it after copying from an external source using the paste option here. In this metric, you have option to provide the link for geotagged photographs of some of the events, link for any other relevant information, link for annual report of celebrations and commemorative events for the last 5 years. Next, we have key indicator 7.2, which has only one metric, which is 7.2.1. Describe two best practices successfully implemented by the institution as per NAC format provided in the manual. So you have to refer the manual to see what is the format provided by NAC for explaining two best practices successfully implemented by your institution. You can describe it in the same format here by directly typing, or use the paste option if you have already prepared a document or if you have it in any web page. In this metric, you have link for best practices in the institutional website. The link should be directly to the page, and any other relevant information can be provided in link for additional information in the institutional website. The next key indicator is 7.3, institutional distinctiveness. This has only one metric, 7.3.1. Portray the performance of the institution in one area distinctive to its priority and thrust within 1000 words. Just click on help button. It says you have to portray the performance of institution in one area distinctive to its priority and thrust within 1000 words. So you can directly type or paste it from an external source by using this paste option. In this metric, you have options to provide link for appropriate web in the institutional website, link for any other relevant information. After filling all the information in the criteria, you can click on save button, and it will show you If any pending uploads are there or any mandatory uploads which are missing, it will be listed, or else it will show as your criteria details are saved successfully. After completion of all the 7 criterias, there are some other menus which are to be completed by the institution, which are explained further.